Mentioned that some of the speaking came out of you or doing your dissertation. Was the goal of, hey, I'm going to do the dissertation, I'm going to turn it into a book, it's going to lead to speaking? What was the career path that you were on? What were you wanting to do?
I was doing leadership development, organizational development in-house at a big tech company in Silicon Valley. And I was just going to school because I was wanting to learn. I was just always been a learner. And so
Yeah,
there was no plan. There was no, this book will lead to this speaking career, will lead to this consulting engagement. It was none of that. It was just, I'm really interested in millennials because frankly, I was always the millennial who was treated differently and always told that I was too ambitious or too lazy or tech savvy or whatever the stereotypes are that are associated with millennials, of which
sure.
none of them resonated with me. So it was more like, let me just prove all these people wrong and see what happens. I was just enjoying it and being present. And then the book felt like I was naive enough to think that I could quickly transform my dissertation into a book with very little work. I thought that I got 150 pages written already. That'll be done. Actually, it took a lot more work than that and it was much more involved. But by the time I was halfway done, I was already excited about it. There was no plan. It was
Yeah.
just opportunities coming to me as they came and really being passionate about the work that I was doing and the subject matter. I'm a researcher at heart. And so I know my subject matter more than anyone knows their subject matter. And it just felt I really was the expert. I really was the foremost expert on generational stereotypes and what's true about millennials and what's true about baby boomers. Because I not only read the articles and the research, but then I would look up the sources that those researchers were citing and then find out which researchers were lazy researchers and which researchers were actually solid researchers. And so I just got excited about the content. I think that was my strategy for success.